Hello everyone. Well, today we're going to do the next edition, which will be figuring out the arrangements that you want to hold the panels to your top board that goes to the cross member with the hinges. And so what you want to do is get equal space as much as you can so that the wind can come through. If you have just one, like you see them here now, that makes a giant sail, where if you have them spaced out on the board a little bit, that allows the wind to come through the panels and give them a little more stability. But that's what we're going to do, and we have to align the holes up and get the hinges in the right spot, so that's what we're going to do now. That'll be the next installment. Okay, here we go on the last step for measuring. We put a 1x2 aluminum tube across, and it's a little overkill. I wanted 1x1, but the farm store didn't have it. They only had 1x2, so that's what I got, 1x2. You just line it up the same as you did the wood, and I use a T-square and a punch, spring-loaded punch, and you line the holes up on the panel, draw a line with a razor blade on the T-square, and that way you get very sharp, accurate lines, and then punch in dead center, which is 2 inches or 1 inch in from either side, and did that all the way down. So now we're ready to drill and then assemble. So we'll be back with that procedure in just a bit. Okay, here's the next step. Drilled and bolted together. Notice I said bolted, not screwed. Those are 1/4 by, I think, 1.5 inches. And there's a washer on both sides. So when they get aligned where they're supposed to be, you lock them down, tighten them very well, and we'll move on to the next step, which will be mounting the board onto the, well, I'm going to call the top of the panel, and we'll go from there. Okay, there is the next step, putting the support board on there to put the hinges onto. Before we go any farther, though, I can put the hinges on, but we've got to wire the panels. These don't come with wire attached, so we have to affix wire to each panel and run it up to a central point in the center. And that's why I need to put in a junction box so that we can tie all the wires together. But that will be coming. But the next thing I think is put the hinges on.